Hello guys, Absolute Duelist here coming at you with the finals of my locals, and today's finals is actually going to be me with my Enel deck again against a Katakuri, the old best yellow deck in the game. So we're going to see how this game is going to play out, because honestly Katakuri is a yellow deck that never liked me personally, so I just couldn't play it because it just never played the way I wanted it to. And it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to fare against Enel, because like how Katakuri tends to beat Enel is it needs to play multiple 10-drop big mums and just keep getting its life back. Like as long as Enel can keep rushing into it, it doesn't have a problem against the deck. But it looks like I also lost the dice roll, so I'm going first. But it's a very interesting deck to play against with Enel, especially seeing as it's one of the harder matches for the Enel deck from my personal experience so far. So our turn, we're going to go ahead and swing for 6 into life after we played that pudding, getting a 7 mum, and we play a Shura, going ahead and getting a Holly off the top cards of our deck. He goes up to 4 Don here. He's going to probably go ahead and swing a 7 into life, looks at my life, leaves it there. We go ahead and take it, and he goes ahead and plays a Perospero next. We draw for turn, going up to our 5 Don, playing another Shura to look at the top 5, adding that Elf Thunder there. Or sorry, L4 I should say. Swing 5 into life, which he does counter, and then swing another 5 with the Shura, which he does take. Okay. So he goes again and gets hit. He's on to 6 Don now. Lots of cards in his hand. He's going to rest 1 to play another pudding, looking at the top 4 of his deck, and grabs another Perospero. Then he's going to swing 2 into the Shura with his pudding. Swings 5 into life, which we do take, no trigger though. Then he's going to put 2 onto his lead, swing 8, and he goes in and looks at my top life. He chooses to put it to the bottom, and then he goes ahead and triggers a Shura though, a Satori, which we discard the L4 to play. Our turn, we go ahead and get 2 Don. Swing 2 into the pudding. And then, what do? We go ahead and swing 5 into life, maybe? Is that what we're going to do here? It's not a bad choice. So swing 5 into... Was it life? Yeah, it was life. Okay. So it looks like he's debating if he wants to trigger the card that he just saw. And he gets to trigger the Amori, which allows him to go ahead and trash 2 cards to gain a life back, which is very good for him, not so good for me. Okay. So it looks like now I'm just debating if I want to swing into probably the Perospero, or if I want to swing into life. And we go ahead and swing 8 into the Perospero there. And we rest 4. No, he does have a trigger though, which is, well, sorry, he has the ability of crack Perospero. Then we go ahead and play the Ohm to play the dog. Okay, so not bad. We've established a bit of a board here. He's probably going to kill the Satori. Kills the Shura first though, obviously. He's on 8 Don. Goes in and swings 5 into the Satori. Okay. And it looks like he's debating what he wants to do here. Rest 7 to play a Big Mum. Do we give him a life? Okay, so we chose to give him a life there. And we swing 7 into the Satori. Okay. And it looks like I'm debating if I want to counter, which I do. Just to keep the Satori alive. So we can go ahead and be a bit aggressive. Okay. So, what are we going to do? We have a lot of dots. We're going to swing 5 into life, probably. He does choose to take it. Like, what we could do is just swing, like, 7s into life. But we're going to swing 7 into the Perospero. I mean, if we didn't, then he would just be able to potentially win on the following turn, right? So it was probably correct to do it this way. So he lets that die. Looks at top 3. Grabbing... nothing. Oh no, he does. He can only grab one card there. So he has to grab the Charlotte Amora. Amande, sorry. No, oh wait, it's Perospero. So he grabs the pudding. But he didn't need to show me that. Okay, so he does discard that when a Perospero when I swing 5 into life, and then we swing 6 into life as well. Looks like he's debating if he wants to counter it, and he does. And then we go ahead and rest 7 to play our Big Mum. He gives us a life. I didn't want him to give me a life there. I wanted him to take one personally as well, just because we need to be taking away his life. So interesting that happened. where he gave me that. But obviously it is what I wanted him to do, so maybe he kind of thought that. But he's on 10 Donnos now, so he could just start dropping the 10 mums, which would not be good for us. Okay, so what is he going to do? What is he going to do? At this point in the game, we have to start going at him pretty hard. So he's going to put 2 onto Katakuri and swing 8 into the Satori, which I just allowed to die. Leaves my top life there. Swings 9 into the Ohm. Do we counter it though? Which we do counter with a Honus and also a Beige. He plays another Big Mom. I give him another life. That, I should have probably trashed my own life there. I should have definitely trashed my own life there. Because if I trash my own life there, I'm not losing anything realistically, right? That was a misplay on my part, I think. I should have just trashed it. Okay, so we're going to swing 12 into his Big Mom. Okay. He lets the Big Mom die. We swing 5 into life. He counters that. We swing another 5 into life. Okay, he does choose to take it, and he gets a Beige, stopping my Ohm from swinging. We play Gadatsu, killing his Pudding. And then pass turn. Okay. So a bit of an unfortunate situation where he did trigger the Beige to stop us from swinging with the Ohm. But honestly, I do think I did make a big misplay there by not just trashing my life. Because like I lose nothing by trashing it. I got the life for free anyway as well. And he would have been on easier to kill range. But he goes ahead and swings 7 into the Holly. Do we counter? Looks like I'm debating. No, I just let it die. Okay. And it looks like he's debating if he wants to split up to 6 and 3. So he goes ahead and makes a massive swing into my Big Mom. I let it die, and then he plays a Parasparrow. Okay. So we're on 10 Don, he's on 3 life. We've got 3 swings this turn. Realistically, I should just go big into his life. I should go like 9. Nope, I'm going into the Big Mom. Okay. I don't think that was correct in my part. Because if we just go all into life, we could potentially just kill him on the following turn. So we go 7 into life now. He does take it. Then we go another 7 into life. Looks like I'm baiting that L4 as well. Okay. And he does just counter that out. Okay. Keeping him on 2. To be honest, I feel like 2 is the safest area for life in this game as well, guys. But he goes ahead and plays the 10 Mum. But we L4 on trigger, and he gave himself a life. So we just get to go ahead and kill that Parasparrow he just played for free. Okay. Like, I think I remember him saying that that was a big mistake. He didn't intend to do that as well. So that was funny. But nonetheless, we go into our turn now. We swing 5 into his life. He does take it. No, he does counter it, sorry. Then we swing 7 into life. And then we swing 7 again into life. Okay. So, we have to play something here. We have to play a body. It's non-negotiable. So we play Katakuri, and it looks like I'm debating if I want to use the ability, and I do choose to use the ability, putting my own back into life. I don't know if that was correct. Like, honestly, if I put it into life, he can just kill me with another 10 But if I have the counter, it doesn't matter, right? So, keeping the bodies on board probably would have been better. I feel like I made a mistake there in putting the Ohm into life. I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes this game. It's because I'm not used to the Katakuri matchup yet. Like, this is a matchup that I've only played once before this, and it was a very close game. So I feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes this game. So he swings 12 into the Gadatsu. Like, if he did it the other way as well, guys, we could have potentially just had enough to swing for game on the following turn too. Which is pretty much good for us, but because we didn't, now he's just... And he played another 10 mum, which puts us in a very bad position. I don't know. I don't know. So we swing 7, he does take. We swing 8, he takes. Which he gets a trigger of Satori. Okay. And then we rest 4, play an Ohm. Look at top, we get the dog, luckily. But I don't think that's going to matter, and we play a Sanji. Okay, so we have 1 card in hand, he has 4 swings, and we have a blocker. Honestly, I think unless he swings a 5k and we counter it, we just lose. Because what, he needs to swing 5 with the Satori potentially. I counter that. And then, which we do. Okay, so chance of victory again. Alright. Alright, interesting. Then we can block with the Sanji. And potentially come back. But he's going to rest 2. Oh, does he have Thunderbolt? No, he has a Mori. Which is going to rest the Sanji. He's going to be able to swing 5 into life. No, he's going to swing 9 into life. We get a Holly. And now we need to see something like a Beige here. Otherwise, we're just dead. And we didn't see a Beige, so we just lose, guys. But nonetheless, that was a pretty good game. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes, though. And watching this over, I feel like I've learnt some more things about the mirror match. Well, against this matchup. Because Katakuri, while I'm actually playing the game, feels very hard. Just because, like, the 10 mums are very big. They're very hard to remove. They're really just taking my life and gaining back resource for themselves. Like, I feel like Katakuri is still a very, very strong deck. And even though, obviously, Enel has just outshined it recently, it's just like, yeah, it's there. I can't do anything about it. So it's just like, I need to learn the matchup more thoroughly, which is something that I think is going to be really interesting while I go down this route for the testing just before Nationals. Because like every Katakuri player I play against, I'm going to be observing what they're doing, I'm going to be learning from them, and I'm going to be seeing how to play against them better, which is going to be very good. But nonetheless, guys, I hope you did enjoy this game. I hope you did enjoy the match. I'm sorry for all the mistakes that I made during the game, nonetheless, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more One Piece content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out. Later all.